Meek Mill has been the butt of jokes for a while, but what went down after Diddy got called out was totally unexpected. Along with the new nickname Freak Mill, he's really messing up his own career, and there are whispers that he might face charges too. Today we're diving into all the details. Before Diddy got tangled up in his federal case, he was already dealing with a bunch of lawsuits. A guy named Lil Rod filed one against Diddy, claiming he witnessed some wild stuff while working for him. Lil Rod's lawsuit revealed a ton of crazy situations involving Diddy, but one of the wildest claims was about Diddy allegedly hooking up Meek Mill and Usher.
Ain't no way. Boy, I wanna beat his ass, boy.
Even though their names were redacted in the documents, it didn't take long for people to figure out who Lil Rod was referring to. In the lawsuit, Lil Rod mentioned Diddy was involved with a rapper from Philly who used to date Nicki Minaj and an R&B star who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Meek Mill is the only rapper from Philly with a past connection to Nicki Minaj, so fans quickly figured out he was the one rumored to have been involved with Diddy.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5, that's redacted. Look, 5. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek, we were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit, but if you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the f?
DJ Akademiks went through the documents during his live stream, which prompted Meek to go off on Twitter about the whole thing. He fired back at Akademiks, saying he's looking forward to meeting him face-to-face. Meek also tweeted that he'd never touch coke or any wild stuff like Molly, and if anyone tried to bring up anything gay, he'd turn the whole place upside down. People were already roasting him over the documents, but then he made it worse by tweeting some odd stuff about how much he enjoys hooking up with women. Meek pointed fingers at the media for spreading the gay rumors, claiming they're out to bring down black artists. He mentioned that whenever a rapper is raking in big bucks, they get labeled as either gay or a snitch. Meek was also pointing fingers at the blog sites for paying the booths to spread the Lil Rod story, claiming they were out to undermine him as a strong leader. He kept taking jabs at Akademiks, calling him an alcoholic with no life who just chats with kids online.
People want deep dives, no Diddy. And we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that?
In 2020, Meek declared that Akademiks was canceled for profiting off beefs that lead to violence and not giving back to the culture. Akademiks mocked Meek for acting tough on Twitter, which led Meek to say he was putting a green light on him. Akademiks fired back, saying he wouldn't let Meek intimidate him or send threats, even forwarding the green light message to the police.
Go kill something. And then the next day, when you hear about 8 people got shot, and they all got shot, it's all kids. You know what you say? Yo, the crime gotta stop. Who do you think they look up to? You think they're like, oh, we want to be like Ak? They want to be like you. What you telling them, though?
Things calmed down a bit when 21 Savage stepped in to help resolve the situation, but as soon as Akademiks started discussing the Lil Rod paperwork, Meek was back to sending threats. He even suggested it was all a conspiracy in the rap game aimed at bringing him down. Akademiks took another shot, saying no one in the industry cares about Meek's career since he's already fallen off. After Meek dropped his new EP, Akademiks ridiculed him for barely hitting 100 streams on Spotify. Meek got so fired up that he started talking about showing up at Akademiks' place, claiming he'd do anything to silence him. The paperwork was just the beginning, but things took a turn for the worse for Meek when some alleged audio surfaced of him and Diddy getting intimate. Reports say that a security guard for Diddy recorded them and leaked it online. Meek and Diddy have been close for years, and this audio isn't the first time rumors about their relationship have popped up. Remember when they showed up in matching outfits at a party? Diddy even posted a video calling Meek daddy while he was lounging in a pool.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Meek mentioned that all these gay rumors were confusing for his son. As more accusations against Diddy came to light, Meek dismissed them, saying people were just trying to drag him into the mess. The authenticity of the audio is still up in the air, but a Philly singer named Jaguar Wright claims that Nicki Minaj recorded it at a party in Calabasas.
She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
She says Nicki has been itching to expose Meek but held back to protect Diddy. However, after the recent drama, Nicki decided to release the tape. Following that, a video went viral where Nicki asked Soulja Boy if he thought there were a lot of undercover guys in the industry.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
Soulja just laughed and said he had no clue, but Nicki replied, "Well, I do." It's unclear if Nicki is tangled up in this situation, but Meek is still vocal about the rumors and feels like the industry is out to get him. He's planning to hire a private investigation team and is ready to drop $100,000 to find any proof that he's linked to the Diddy drama. Meek believes someone is behind the negative campaigns trying to ruin his career. A bodyguard had an interview with Camp Capone News and said Diddy definitely has videos of Meek Mill somewhere.
What do you think about them accusing Diddy of having cameras in his house so he can record celebrities and politicians and use it as blackmail?
So I firmly believe that's true because in that sector of people, a lot of them practice Scientology.
Diddy's been hit with some pretty crazy accusations, and if Meek's tangled up in any of it, he could be in trouble too. There are claims that Diddy had hidden cameras all over his place to catch everything on tape. 50 Cent mentioned that people aren't really thinking Meek Mill is gay. They're more focused on the idea that he might be on those tapes. There's no proof that Meek was involved in any shady stuff with Diddy, but if he did cross any lines, the cops might have footage of it. It's unclear how deep Meek is in this whole Diddy mess, but it seems like he's considering leaving the country. After some documents surfaced, Meek tweeted about wanting to get citizenship in Ghana, saying America is out to get black men. That tweet got people speculating that Diddy might have some dirt on him. Some folks think Meek is trying to bail before the cops catch up with him. Still, there's no solid evidence that he did anything wrong, and he might just be stressed about all the gossip. While Meek Mill might not have done anything illegal like Diddy, he's pretty much tanked his career by not staying off Twitter. If he had just let things blow over, people would have likely moved on, but instead, he keeps getting into it with people online trying to defend himself. Now he's getting roasted daily with jokes about Diddy keeping him locked up and calling him Freak Mill.
This right here, this is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like. He came in here want to act like he was all hard and manly. You come in here acting hard, we gonna see how hard you is.
If he can get back in the studio and drop some fire tracks, he might turn things around, but for now, it looks like he's too caught up arguing with trolls on Twitter. Subscribe to Flame TV for more rap-related content.